Okay, so you know how everyone wants to make money without being stuck at a desk all day? Like, it's the dream, right?
Yeah, totally.
So today we're doing a deep dive on passive income, and you guys specifically asked us to break down this source called The Truth About Passive Income, Myths, Realities, and How to Get Started.
Okay.
So is it a myth? Is it a dream? Or is this like actually achievable?
It definitely gets people excited, that's for sure. There's a ton of buzz around it, but like anything popular, you got to look at it realistically.
For sure.
Yeah.
This source jumps right into that, saying passive income is not about getting rich quick. It's not effortless. Like, there's no magic money tree involved.
Right.
What do you think about that?
Yeah, it's more about like changing how you think about work instead of trading your time for money, like most jobs. You're trying to create something that makes money without, needing you there all the time.
Right.
But, and this is important, it usually takes work up front, maybe even a lot of work.
Okay.
And you've got to manage it as you go.
So it's not like I just hit a button and then I'm on a beach somewhere watching the money roll in.
Nope, not at all. And that brings us to the biggest myth about passive income. People think you don't have to do anything and that you get rich overnight.
Yeah, those get rich quick things always sound too good to be true.
Exactly. Building something that gives you passive income that lasts takes time. You need a plan.
Right.
And often you got to invest some money up front.
Right.
It's a long game, not a shortcut.
That makes sense. So if it's not some magic button to get rich instantly, what are some actual legitimate ways to make passive income that the source talks about?
This source focuses on three main things that come up a lot: dividend stocks, rental properties, and affiliate marketing.
Okay.
I want to unpack those a bit.
Yeah, let's start with dividend stocks.
Okay.
What does that even mean?
So imagine you own a tiny piece of your favorite coffee shop.
Okay.
Every time they make money, they share a little bit of it with you as the shareholder.
Right.
That's basically what dividend stocks are. You're buying shares of companies that pay out some of their profits to people who own those shares.
That's a good way to put it. So I'm guessing it's not as easy as just picking any random stock and crossing your fingers.
You got it. It takes research. You need to find good companies that have a history of paying out dividends. You're basically betting on them doing well over a long period.
Makes sense. What about rental properties? I've always been kind of curious about that, but it seems like a lot of work.
You're not wrong. Owning and renting out places can definitely make you money, but it comes with a lot of responsibility. You got to take care of the property, find people to live there, deal with anyone who moves out. It's definitely not passive in the sense that you don't have to do anything.
Sounds like it could turn into a full-time job pretty quickly if you're not careful.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now let's switch gears to affiliate marketing,
Okay.
which has become super popular, especially now with everything being online.
Okay. I'm interested. Tell me more about this whole affiliate marketing thing. How does it actually work?
In a nutshell, you're like a digital matchmaker. You're connecting people with products or services that you think they'd love.
Okay.
And you get a little commission for playing Cupid.
So does that mean it's more involved than just like posting a random Amazon link on my social media and hoping for the best?
You got it. While affiliate marketing can be a really good way to dip your toes into passive income, this source makes it clear that it takes effort, strategy, and really understanding how to reach the right people.
So how does someone even start with something like that? What are the first steps?
Well, the cool thing about affiliate marketing is you can use stuff you're probably already on.
Okay.
Like if you've got a blog or a YouTube channel, you're good to go.
Even just being active on social media is a starting point.
Okay, so say I'm obsessed with like handmade pottery, like seriously obsessed. Could I turn that into passive income through affiliate marketing?
Totally. Imagine you start a blog reviewing different pottery artists, showing off their styles, maybe even filming some tutorials on how to make stuff.
Yeah. Then you could become an affiliate for those artists, or even online stores that sell pottery supplies.
Oh,
Every time someone buys something through your special link, bam, you get a commission.
that makes sense. So it's kind of like telling a friend about your favorite bakery, except you get a little thank you for recommending it.
Exactly. And the key here, like the source says, is to be genuine.
Right.
People can tell if you really love something,
Yeah.
and that gets other people excited about it too. It makes them more likely to trust you.
So I can't just put any random affiliate link on my pottery blog and expect it to work. I have to actually believe in this stuff I'm promoting.
100%. And that actually leads us to another really important point from the source. You got to start small and focus on one thing at a time.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds like good advice, especially since there's so much out there. It's easy to get overwhelmed, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's like juggling flaming torches while riding a unicycle. You're going to fall and burn.
Yeah.
Starting small lets you test the waters. get a feel for things and build some confidence. Then you can always try other stuff later on.
So it's less about chasing those shiny get-rich-quick schemes we talked about and more about building something that lasts.
Exactly. It's about setting up things so they make money without needing you to watch over them
Yeah.
24/7. But you'll still have to put in some work.
Makes sense. Like with those dividend stocks, you still have to do your research and know what's going on. It's not just a set it and forget it kind of thing.
You got it.
Yeah.
Even with something like rental properties where you might hire someone to take care of the day-to-day stuff,
Right.
you're still the one in charge ultimately.
This is making me realize that there's something connecting all of these passive income ideas. It's about using what you already have or what you're already good at.
That is such a great point.
Yeah.
Whether it's understanding the stock market, having a property or online presence, or even just loving pottery, it's about finding ways to make those things work for you financially.
That's a really cool way to think about it. It's not about making money magically appear out of thin air.
Right.
It's about realizing what you already bring to the table and figuring out how to turn that into a way to make money.
Exactly. It takes the pressure off of trying to find some non-existent easy button and puts you in control of your own money journey.
That's really empowering. This has been seriously eye-opening. I feel like we've really gotten to the bottom of what passive income actually is and what it's not. What you say the biggest takeaway is that it's possible to make passive income, but it's not a magic solution. It takes effort, patience, and being realistic about it. Yeah, it's kind of funny when you think about it, how we get caught up in this idea of passive income without like really getting what it's all about.
Yeah.
But you've really helped to break it down today. It's definitely possible, but it's not some easy way out.
I think that's the key takeaway. It's about creating systems and strategies, not just sitting back and watching money appear.
Right.
Even with something like affiliate marketing, which seems pretty hands-off,
Yeah.
you still got to put in the work to make good content, find the right products, and connect with people authentically.
That makes sense. It's not about avoiding work entirely. It's more like making your work smarter, I guess.
Exactly. And that's where all those get-rich-quick schemes fail. They're all about that easy money, but real financial freedom, whether it's passive income or more traditional ways, it takes a different mindset.
Yeah.
It's a process, not a quick fix.
Absolutely. So for someone listening who's thinking about trying to make passive income, what's your biggest piece of advice? What's the most important thing to remember?
I'd say focus on building something sustainable that you're interested in and good at.
Yeah.
If you love something, whether it's pottery, photography, or even personal finance, try to find a way to make it into a way to earn money.
Right.
And remember, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Be patient. Try things out. Learn from your mistakes. And don't be afraid to ask for help.
That's great advice. And speaking of help, the source also talks about starting small and sticking to one thing at a time, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. It's easy to get overwhelmed with all the different choices out there. Pick one that speaks to you.
Right.
Learn the ropes. Really get it down before you branch out.
Yeah.
You can always add more inkling streams later.
So it's like laying a strong foundation before you start building the rest of your financial house. This deep dive has been so helpful, and I think our listeners now have a much better grasp on what it takes to create passive income. It's not some magic solution, but it is definitely possible.
Yeah, for sure. It's about finding that sweet spot where what you're passionate about meets smart strategies and a whole lot of patience.
Well said. And to everyone listening, we hope this deep dive has given you the confidence and knowledge to start exploring passive income for yourselves.
Yeah, good luck out there.
Remember, your path to financial freedom is your own. Take your time, do your research, and never stop learning. Until next time, keep diving deep.